So I saw this quote a few days ago that went something along the lines of, or to the effect of, take each and every experience in your life, including and especially the negative, as simply a step along the path and to proceed accordingly. There is so much to unpack just in that single quote, because as you proceed along the path of your life, you will find yourself in many uncomfortable, awkward, sometimes fearful, often painful experiences. And it's important not to allow yourself to get trapped in the experience, being consumed by the emotions of hate and fear and anger. Do not allow yourself to become poisoned by the toxicity of whatever it is that you're experiencing. The toxicity, right? The thoughts, the feelings, the beliefs, the ideas, the opinions, the misinterpretations, and the fears of whoever else may be showing up. Because whenever you share an experience with anybody, there will always be potential for or varying levels of toxicity. And if you allow yourself too much indulgence, you, who you are, you will become poisoned. So it's important not to allow yourself to get stuck, caught, trapped in the muck, in the dirt, in the grime of whatever it is that you're experiencing. What you need to do is learn whatever lesson the experience is trying to teach you, because there will be a lesson. There will be something to learn. There will be something of value for you that will help you, enable you to proceed accordingly and take that next step. You need to let go of whoever. Sometimes that can be a difficult one, but let go of whoever and whatever may be holding you back. To surrender and let go of whatever heavy emotions you are holding on to. The fear, the hate, the anger, the resentment, the bitterness. To surrender and let go of whatever those emotions are keeping you stuck, keeping you trapped in that muck. And your assignment is to redefine, realign, and redesign. You redefine what meaning are you giving to the experience. Oh wow, I got dumped today. Well, I guess that makes me unlovable. I failed, makes me a failure. I got rejected. Well, that means I'm not good enough. I'm not tall enough, not strong enough, not fast enough, not fit enough. I'm too stupid, I'm not smart enough. I am whatever yakety yakety yak. What meaning are you giving to the experience? You redefine, you realign with the truth of who you are, and you redesign, which means you make new choices, new decisions, you proceed accordingly, and you take that next step. And you do this over and over and over again, learning and growing and expanding as a human with each and every single step you take. Now I believe it was Steve Jobs who said, you can only connect the dots looking back. So if you look back at the footprints left behind on your path, you will see, you will realize so clearly what a special and unique path you have walked and created. You will see so clearly that your journey, your unique journey, although at times may have been up and down and twisted and knotted, messy and chaotic at times, actually unfolded perfectly as it was meant to. Perfectly as it was meant to. The people who came into your life as and when they did, they were meant to. And when they left, although it may have felt like they took a part of you with them, the part they took was not required. They left and they were meant to. That thing that happened for you, not to you, it was meant to. The time life kicked your ass, yes, it hurt like hell, but it was meant to. Each and every experience that you stepped into and went through helped. It enabled you to build, develop some of the strongest aspects of your character. And each step you take moving forward, each experience that you step into will allow you to reveal and to express the strength that you have built into your character. When looking back and connecting all of those dots, you will see so clearly what a beautiful picture your life really is.
Yes, I see you, sat there at the front causing a distraction. Yeah, but Rich, my life is not perfect. It is definitely not a beautiful picture, and I am certainly no oil painting. Yes, I hear you. But there was a second part to what Steve Jobs said. You can only connect the dots looking back. So you have to trust that somehow the dots will connect in the future. See, where you start does not determine where you finish. See what I've done? Your past does not determine your future. You determine your future. You determine where you finish in the way in which you proceed and the steps you take. So yes, looking back in your rearview mirror, you may not see a perfect, beautiful life, and you may not see an oil painting. There may be a few worn and torn edges. There may be a few shady spots and dark patches, but you, my friend, nevertheless, are a work of art. Now make no mistake, hear this and make no mistake. People at the back not paying attention, make no mistake. You are not a mistake. Your life is not a mistake. The steps you took were not mistakes. This conversation is not a mistake. The tears you have cried, the laughter you created, the love you gave, the people and the lives you touched, the impact you have had on this world was not a mistake. It was perfectly performed on purpose by guess who? You. That's right, you. Sat there at the front causing a distraction. You, with your shady spots and dark patches and imperfections. You, my friend, are not a mistake. You are a work of art. You are a masterpiece in the making. Not quite perfect, but not quite finished. You just can't see it. With your victim hat and pissed off spectacles, all you see looking back is a life of hard times and painful memories. Take those off and take another look. All those times you failed, no. That was life giving you feedback. All those times you faced rejection, no. That was redirection. Yeah, but Rich, he broke my heart, no. He fixed your vision. What breaks your heart fixes your vision. And if you can allow yourself to be fully, truly present and aware in all of this, and with an open heart, you can say yes and thank you. Thank you for the brushes, thank you for the paint, thank you for the tools to create. That is when looking ahead, the path really opens up. And the colours of life truly become alive. The wine tastes sweeter. The food tastes richer. The sun shines brighter. The birds sing louder. The love lands deeper. The adventures are greater. The challenges are bigger. The mountain is higher, and the blessings are forever. I'm going to leave you with one final thought. There may have been times, or a time in your life when maybe you were down on your luck, maybe struggling, suffering, going through some hard times. You were thinking of all the things that you wish you had. Your life didn't look how you thought it should have. And maybe in that moment you felt like you had nothing. Felt like your life was empty. You felt like you had nothing to give. And you were hurting. And then maybe years later you had a reminder, maybe a song on the radio, or you saw something, a TV program. And suddenly looking back, you realize that all the things that you thought were missing were not actually required at that point on your path. All the things that you thought were missing, you never truly needed. Because in that moment, you realized that you actually had everything that you needed. There was the presence of love. You were with your family. There was the presence of peace. You were safe, you were warm. There was the presence of joy, children's laughter. You realize that in that moment, you actually had everything you needed. You missed it. You missed it because you were too busy looking elsewhere. You were too busy focusing on all the things you thought you were missing. You were too busy focusing on what was happening on somebody else's path, that you missed the blessings that were present on your own. Now let that land, because that's as true now as it was back then. Because you have everything you need. Everything you need right now is available to you right now on your own path. If you are present and you focus on your own path and the steps you are taking right now, in whatever it is that you're experiencing, if you allow yourself to absorb all of the blessings, all of the lessons, the insights, you absorb all of the love and the joy that is present. You let go and you leave behind what is not required, and you proceed not accordingly. That was at the start of the video. Now, you take each and every experience as a blessing on the path, and with a yes and a thank you, you proceed gracefully. You proceed gracefully. Always, always, always remembering one thing. You are one thought from greatness. That's it.